Upon arriving, no. When I first got to India,
In Austria, in Spain, being in Ireland,
In northern Spain.
Definitely France.
it was magical.
it's like Jesus take the wheel and you just like drop. Go God, it's fun.
It's gonna be embarrassing for you to watch back. I'm here to give you some tips about studying abroad. Step 1.
My host family one night invited myself and one of my friends who actually was staying in a host stay really close by out to just sort of walk around our neighborhood in the evening and get tapas with them and get to know them better. And this was probably the last week that I was there, so we were starting to get nostalgic that I was going to be leaving soon. And they brought along their little dog named Rodrigo. And it was not really a particularly exciting experience, but it was the most like authentic experience that I had, where I really felt like I was part of the neighborhood, I was part of the culture, and I had made like a genuine connection with the people there.
This is gonna be like a tale.
My best memory from being abroad was definitely a weekend I spent in Ireland with a bunch of students from University College Dublin, which is the school that I was at, where we all went as exchange students together on a weekend trip to do ropes courses, kayaking, hiking, in a beautiful part of Ireland that we weren't familiar with. It was a great way to get to know other students, both American and from other parts of the world, who had come to Ireland to study, and to just get to know a bit more about the country and the culture.
My favorite moment from being abroad would have to be my first dialogue in Salzburg. I was with my host family and they took me on a mini vacation to the lakes for the weekend, and we were just on a raft and I was with my host brothers and we were all splashing around, and it just really felt like they were my family for a second, and I think that's like when we bonded as like a small like study abroad family.
My favorite memory of being abroad was one of the last days that we were in India, and we were in Goa, which is on the beach in the south. And we had a free afternoon, so 2 of my friends and I took a cab to the beach and found a bunch of dogs, and we walked along the beach and we found like a freshwater lake that we swam in, and we got to like walk around the jungle there as well and met some really friendly local people, and it was a perfect day.
I remember there once that we just took a stroll by the river bank of Lyon, and we were actually looking for a park, but we somehow got lost and then just sat at the river bank. It was quite a pleasant, like surprising find, and it was pretty nice.
So on my study abroad, we walked 150 miles of the Camino de Santiago in northern Spain. So we spent about 2 weeks walking across rural Spain, and when we finally got to the end, it was a really special moment. The whole group came together and we were all really excited, but then it was also just like kind of an emotional experience since it was so difficult, but it was all something that we could share.